Right, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be looking around the Gallery of Economic Line Drawing, which is situated in what used to be Walter Gropius's garden shed. The gallery has been on the decline over the last few years or so, as the curatorial team felt there was just too much information in the archive. So they just chucked a bunch of stuff out. The 1960s doesn't even exist to them anymore. They did this because it completely went against the museum's philosophy on minimalism, supposedly. So in that spirit, let's press on with this rubbish, shall we? Right, in the first image here, the artist has used a staple to delineate a horse. Can you see that? Yes. 3 lines, 1 horse, yes? It's titled Gallop Not Interfere Without Safety Gear. Nice little rhyme there. It's quite a provocative picture, I think. It's clearly in opposition to the likes of Stubbs, a big stubby snubby. It's an anti-horse, no big ceremonial, romantic, muscly thoroughbred here. No. This is 3 simple pen lines on a piece of paper, and it's not pretending to be anything else. Well, except a horse. But the artist reminds us that the artist has reminded us that this is not a horse by making it not look like a horse, but in reminding us that it is not a horse, it tells us that it in fact is. It tells us that it does in fact represent a horse. Yes, like I am not a lawyer, but like my lawyer represents me, but that does not make me a blood-sucking vampire. The clue being in all of this, that the clue being in all of this is that there isn't any orientation, you see. There's no orientation at all. No idea what we're looking at, really. Well, we're looking at we're looking at a staple, really. But anyway, it poses the question, are we looking at a horse in profile? Are we looking at a horse from the rear? Of course, a rather dangerous place to stand. Or, ladies and gentlemen, could it be we're looking from a bird's eye view of a deceased horse? Or, like the Cubists, is it all of the perspectives at the same time? Don't look at me for the answers, but let's suppose this latter case to be true. The horse here would be both dead and alive. A picture and an idea, a reality and a representation, a horse and a stapler. What's the difference? Perhaps the artist not wishing to answer this question at all, but make a tangential reference to Schrödinger, the famous cat torturer, who may or may not have been the horsey type, but the image is now, but suddenly, if we think of it in that light, the image has now become an exploration of the state of being in 2 forms at the same time. Being a liberal Democrat. The genius of art is really in its ability to make your the genius of art here is really in its ability to make your mind think about cleverer things. It is in many ways line drawing, sculpture, and collage, and so it's not only an affront to the long tradition of equestrian painting, it's also pitting a battle against the pencil. 2B, 3B, 4B, HB, 2H, 3H, 4H, 5H. I suppose my bridge might have said this horse is stationary. Now moving on, the common misconception with this image is it's both a duck and a rabbit, when in fact it's just a funny-looking jellyfish, okay? Right, now, this image here I think is possibly my favourite. It's very interesting, you see. It's very, very interesting. Elegant to look at and spend time with, It's of a swimmer, of course. We can tell where they... We can't tell where they're swimming exactly, but probably making a connoisseurial judgment, I'd say something like the English Channel, which is rather ambitious for our young swimmer here, because he doesn't really have much build in the arms, you see. But then again, aren't we all feeble figures swimming in our own impossible tides? Maybe. We can only hope that they're doing it for charity, although that's not made explicit to the viewer. I don't understand why the Olympic Committee haven't snapped this up. I never really got the hoops, you know. Circus tricks aren't really a sport, you know. This image is made up of 2 lines, meaning it would be very easy to stitch on a shirt, or print on a big brochure, or hang from a stadium, or well, whatever. Right, and this is the last one today. This is the last picture today. Well, what's there to say, really? It's a scribble, huh? Somebody's done a bloody scribble on a bloody piece of paper, huh? Not much more to it than that, huh? You know, you or I could do it. Huh. Somebody has got a pencil and drawn a line on it. It's not even a very good line. It's not even a straight line. It's not even going in any direction, huh? It's titled Life. Life! Ha! Life does not look like that. That is an insult to life. Life is a circle, everybody. No, dear. No, this, life, ha! I mean, life is much duller than this. Goodness me. Somebody's just picked up a pencil and drawn a fairly sort of random line, not even straight, and, stuck it in a gallery. Sold it for lots of money. They've crossed the line here. Well, they haven't crossed the line because it's not a cross, is it? Good gracious. This is art, ladies and gentlemen. The final score.